KK Sports. Early on in the season still, Mike, what is it the teams are... focusing on during this particular time segment.
Teams are still learning each other at this point. It's very early on, and coaching staffs are figuring out strengths, weaknesses. What do they really have on their squads?
And it can't be done overnight, can it? It usually takes some time to figure out what you have and what you don't have.
I always felt that it was at least 20 games into the season before you really had it figured out.
So it's the Celtics now. Here's Kay, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for two.
And so he makes both from the line.
The defense keeps fouling him, and he's making them pay for it.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Miami has possession. Heat moving the ball around. Upside Thomas. Driving inside. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And Thomas's basketball IQ shines in these screen and rolls. Clever at exploiting the defense.
Here's Kay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
You know, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range jump shot, he's going to take it all game long. Doing a nice job keeping things simple.
Well, the defense must guard him better than that, especially when he's operating around the mid-range area.
Now, here's Thomas. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
You see the court awareness. Thomas recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Puts one up from 19. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Now here's Lewis. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Thomas. Not going to go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Tell you what, they had that scoreboard singing and dinging, giving them that work.
An impressive win without question. Undaunted on hostile ground. Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
And there's the drive. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Here's Thomas, and it's blocked. One is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat call time here. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They played a very efficient offensive game, creating good looks and converting those at a high clip.
Give credit to the coaching staff for putting together a solid game plan. And, of course, the players for going out and executing.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To halt the run, and Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
And it's Boston with another.
Right from the start, They set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
And Thomas, here we go. And the shot is good. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler, rush hour handler, and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Celtics, and the shot goes in.
Such speed there. Love watching Thomas drive hard to the rim like this.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Now here's Thomas. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And Miami making a change here. Ellis has checked in. Hey, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
The Heat trail by 9. Now the pass to Lewis. Pippen against Ellis. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc, all set up. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Outside Jordan. And they pick up 2. Jordan's got 6.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
Ellis outside. Back to Lewis. Pass to Spencer. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Pippen. Ellis can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 11. Bird outside. Over Lewis. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
We know Bird can shoot it. But what makes Larry an elite offensive force is his ability to score from anywhere.
Thomas passes to Lewis. With the floater. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Here's Bird. That shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Ellis against Pippen. Ellis can't get it to go.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Here's Jordan. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Celtics. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Miami, 7 games back.
Throwing it down and then hanging around for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe letting the defense, Clark, know he's gunning for it.
And also probably hoping to light a fire under his own guys.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
Now, here is Miller. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Here's Lewis after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Over Kay. Lewis misses. Boston leading by 17. Tries it from 19. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 18 points for Mr. Clutch.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Now, here's Lewis. He's got 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
first personal foul.
You know, the size and kind of wiry, strong frame of Campbell is tough to match up against, which is just how he was able to draw that foul.
And Campbell drills both of them. Here's Boston. 17-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. Off the inbound, and the layup is good. Mr. Clutch has got 20 points.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
And Campbell throws it down.
This is where you want Campbell to have the ball, right at the rim.
Celtics leading by 17. Here's Kay, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for Lewis.
And Lewis is one of those special all-around talents. Does a little bit of everything. He scores it, passes, rebounds at a high level. Good all-around player.
Here's Kay. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 24.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Celtics lead by 21. Who is outside? The 3. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Celtics lead by 21. Stay with. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Off to a strong start. I mean, offensively, they seem to be clicking.
Yeah, pushing out to the early advantage. They've found a rhythm.
Here's Pippen. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
Double team on Thomas. Askew passes to Thomas. King outside. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And Boston with the rebound.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
Here's Miller. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Miller's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Askew. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Campbell. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Celtics on offense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Askew. He's covered by Hawkins. It's Thomas, high post. King outside. Wide open look. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
One big change in the NBA last year, Coach, was the flagrant foul rule. You think it was an improvement?
The league had to do something to scale back the physicality. Guys aren't getting mauled inside as much. We can probably call this one the Lambeer rule.
We should. Well said.
Well, I think this is just about the extent of Campbell's range.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the Heat making a change here. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. shot's good from Bird.
Hey, a little contact never throws Bird off his stride. He shoots very well when contested. He can make tough shots.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Hawkins, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just because he's known as a sharpshooter, don't get it twisted. Hawkins is more than capable of mixing it up on the interior.
Double team on Thomas. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall. Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Jordan. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Smooth like silk. MJ with a nose for the bucket. Knocks down the quick trigger jumper there.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. And here are the Heat now. Here's Thomas. He's got 8. King outside, just 5 to shoot. They double him with Green. Here's Thomas.
Solid contest from Jordan there, making his presence felt and altering the shot as a result.
Takes the 13-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Bird's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Quality shot from mid-range there. They are clicking right now offensively.
Well, when you've been successful in the paint and beyond the arc, that mid-ranger opens up.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And there it is for him. And that's now 10 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Good work inside from Thomas. He has a knack for knowing how to cash in from this area.
Passes it to Hawkins, and stolen by Thomas. Lets it go from the wing. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Right now, this is Thomas's show. I mean, he's just torturing the defense and getting busy.
Green dishes to Bird. Over Stewart. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Green. Bird's got 8 points.
Hey, the field goal percentages tell the full story. One team is playing more smart and efficient basketball.
And the other? Not so smart. They're playing too fast, not getting good looks, forcing things.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin Willis is checked in for Green, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Hawkins. The Heat also changing it up. Ellis comes in for King, and Lewis subbed in for Thomas. And it's good, 2 points. Mr. Clutch has got 28.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Lewis. He has 7. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Lewis outside. Over K. Lewis misses.
You know, you got to feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 5th foul. Eldon Campbell is checked in for the Heat.
They're going to win it, so he should just relax.
And the Celtics making a change here. Barry's checked in. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Miami, Reggie Lewis.
And both free throws good for Lewis. Here's Jordan. 23 points for him in the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he really had the opposition on pins and needles on the offensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals on the night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Lewis passes to Long. Back to Lewis. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Crosses over. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
So much focus from Bird. A chance for a 3-point play now.
The Heat making a switch here. Askew's checked in. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Lewis outside. Stewart a screen. Lewis passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And this is how you throw a bounce pass, keeping things simple.
And here's Boston. Back to Jordan. To the paint. Here's Bird. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like the defensive effort, but Bird gets aggressive and forces his way to the inside shot.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Celtics with possession here. Stolen by Ellis. The shot misses. Great D that time from Bird. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Shots good by Miller.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Miller. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Over Lewis. And another basket for Boston.
Well, they're cranking it up a notch right now, really setting the pace for this game.
Exceptional in transition. Great job running all 94 feet.
Ellis outside. Stewart with the screen on Rodman. Pass to Stewart. Here's Askew. Just 5 on the clock. Lewis misses. Bird looking it over. Shoots from the high post, and it's Boston with another.
You know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Miller against Lewis.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
The Heat have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And both free throws good for Lewis. It's Miller on the wing. Lewis covering. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 3 assists now in this one. From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Shoots from 14. That shot misses. Now Bird. Jordan trying to free himself up. Bird with the bucket. Bird's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics. The pass to Long. Goes up the baseline. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Assisted by
Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Miller finds Bird. And that one drops for him. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense was there, but Bird doesn't get distracted easily, which is why he's able to make tough shots.
Miller outside. Pass to Bird. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Thomas. And the rejection by Bird. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier for Jordan. Terrific at exploiting the defense in transition.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Double team on Thomas. Here's King. A three-pointer, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for Boston. Over Lewis. A shot by Jordan, no good. And so here is Miami. Passes it to Spencer. And King, here we go. And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the Celtics. Willis comes in for Bird. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Miller. Thomas passes to Long. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Jordan with the ball. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got 16 points.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Lewis down low. Jordan on him. Lewis gets the bucket. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Green is checked in for the Celtics. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Hawkins. Here's Willis. Up and in on the layup. Willis has got his first 2 points of the night.
An absolutely phenomenal offensive rebounder. Willis throws himself on the glass and gets rewarded for it.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Reggie Lewis flying high, hammering home that pass. Nice.
Kicks it out to Hawkins. Back to Willis. Over Long. And Willis gets it to go. Willis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
King's shot is off.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
Tries it from 19, and the Heat get another bucket right there. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Willis, the pass to Pippen. Over Long. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Here's Thomas. 14 points for him. He takes it in, and the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
And Green gets it to go. And we need a moment to check out the 2K drive one more time. Incredible stuff.
That's a little bit of icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Hersey Hawkins. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Miami. Eldon Campbell. Dale Ellis. Vincent Askew.
They double-team Ellis.
And now they're just 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
Tumbo is checked in for Boston. Rodman comes in for Scottie Pippen. Stewart's checked in for Miami. Henson comes in for Thomas. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
And another basket for Boston.
A guy with Hawkins' accuracy can simply kill you from mid-range. That's a money shot for him.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Henson with it. Over Hawkins. Rodman with the rebound.
He was all alone, just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Really hard not to see the open teammate right there. Good find by Willis.
First team.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics. The Heat have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Henson against Hawkins. They need this. Henson's shot is off. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Great feed by Rodman.
And Miami shooting 40% from the field. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think that's what this team wants to see out of Campbell, getting aggressive on the inside and initiating contact.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Miller's checked in for Hawkins. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Boston. Now, here's Willis. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shots good by Miller. Here's Henson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Going inside. And it's Ellis, top of the key. Ellis draws the double. Pass to Stewart. Here's Askew. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Campbell. Rodman with the block.
You might want to try anyone else. Rodman is a top-notch defender.
Miller finds Green. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Mutombo. And again, it's Boston converted.
He's a hard guy to guard.
I mean, he's tall. Very good shooting it. A matchup nightmare.
Celtics foul call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Foul. 5th team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Miami. Steve Henson. Taking 2 shots.
Henson hits them both. Austin with the ball. Pass to Miller. The dish to Mutombo. Bird left side. Shot from free throw range. And he drops that one in. Bird's got 8 points here in this quarter.
We see this often from Bird. He makes scoring look effortless.
Boston foul. Elliot Perry.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Team is in the penalty.
And he knocks down the first one.
Steve Henson. 2 shots.
Henson hits them both. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
An unfortunate misfire. Just dishing the ball straight out of bounds.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for Henson.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Rodman passes to Perry. Here's Bird. Count it.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Back to Henson. Over Bird. Here's Campbell. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Campbell's got 10 points in the game.
Celtics.
Boy, cleaned the glass nicely, and Campbell put it right back up and down.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Campbell's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. The 19-foot shot, and it's good off the glass. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Celtics on offense. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fast break, here we go. Lays it up off the glass.
Hey, you get a steal right now. You should look to take that break.
And that's exactly what they did. Transition defense is normally not set up.
Miami grabs the miss. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And so it's Boston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been there. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Heat shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Over to the wing. Henson, the pass to Campbell. 5 on the clock. Daly. Here's Askew. They grab their own miss. No good from Campbell. Campbell against Mutombo. Basket good. Mutombo's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Boston.
Physical defense won't slow Mutombo down much at all. Inside, he has a way of getting what he wants.
Daly, he's covered by Hawkins. And again, it's the Heat missing. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
And yes, it's good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Heat have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Campbell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And, you know, Campbell knows his role on this squad to score when his name is called, patrol the boards, and protect the rim.
Henson checked in for Miami. Hawkins passes to Perry. And here's Hawkins. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down he goes. Nice one there from Sellers.
You know, people rarely talk about Hawkins as a playmaker because he's such a great scorer. But that's a mistake. He can pass it, too.
Here's Henson. And that's collected by Willis. Willis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Perry. Here is Hawkins, defended by Crowder. Timeout call, the Celtics. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Mr. Clutch.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Henson finds Crowder. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Why would he take that shot? No chance with that kind of look.
Beats me. Sometimes just don't know what players are thinking.
And that one, good.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Kings checked in for Miami.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for Miami. Albert King.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Crowder. Back to Henson from past the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Willis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Perry passes to Sellers. Now Hawkins. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
I've been really impressed with some of the adjustments coach has made here in this ball game.
Yeah, as the game has moved along, coach has done a nice job making the necessary changes.
Here's Willis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Henson the pass to Hinson. To the left wing. Down low. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Boston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Sellers. Willis with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Count it. Willis, a chance to add another at the line.
So both teams changing it up here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Lewis checked in for Crowder.
Team foul. In for the Heat, Reggie Lewis.
Long passes to Spencer. Lewis on the way. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
It's deflected. Passes it to Perry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On offense, here are the Heat. And here is Henson. Pass to King. Larry Bird's checked in for Boston. Isaiah Thomas checked in for the Heat.
Substitution on the court.
King against Bird. Here's Spencer and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nice move. Bird with the bucket. Bird's got 27.
Oh, the finesse. Bird showing off the handles here.
To the inside, Thomas. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 18 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The Heat making a switch here.
Eldon Campbell. Vincent Askew.
Miami on defense. Bird outside. Shoots over King. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Willis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Great timing to get that one up and down.
It was, Clark. Nice hustle to get himself in position to make that terrific play happen.
You guys said it. Offensive rebounding takes anticipation and hard work. Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Here is Hawkins. Bird outside. Shoots over King. Bird with the bucket. He has 29.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Bird goes after his shots with such a tenacity.
There's the screen. Out left to the wing. Long kicks to Thomas. And that's collected by Bird. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. Bird's got 31 points.
He's making it happen offensively, doing his part to craft this lead.
Thomas passes to Long. Back to Thomas. That one, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Celtics.
Clark, it seemed like they did everything well tonight.
Yeah, you could point to a lot of things, Kevin. You could talk game plan, you could talk execution, but they were just a more talented team. That's what the deal was.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Clutch.
And how about his defense? Really getting after it. Jumping passing lanes, finding opportunities to grab steals. Love the aggressiveness.
The Heat shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pulls it from the elbow. Ellison. It's good on the putback.
I think the hometown fans helped push them to play their best this evening.
And the results speak for themselves. Well worth the ticket price to see your team play this way.
Stolen by Bird. Buries it down low. Bird's got 37.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Will it go? Headshot off. And it's Boston the other way. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They double-team Bird. Shoots over King. And it's Boston with another. Here's Askew.
Celtics foul call. Green. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Heat, Vincent Askew.
So he gets them both. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Clark dominant in every aspect of the game tonight.
They sure were.
They praying for him to stop. No